Hey, welcome investors to the 40 Finance channel. Doing a quick update here on my QQQ and TQQQ strategy. A lot of people were shocked that I was buying into QQQ and especially the leveraged QQQ in a time when stocks were sort of melting down. And the short version of the strategy was simple, right? It's just like, hey, we haven't seen tech stocks go down in a while. Let's take the opportunity instead of picking one or two. Let me follow this down the hole a little bit and see how low I can get these, because I will be a holder for many, many years. You know, certainly 5+ years is well within the range of how long I'll be holding these. Now, if you're not familiar, I do want to call out that the TQQQ is a leveraged ETF. So you really do need to understand the potential downside there. Basically, if the Qs go up $1, this one goes up 3. If the Qs go down $1, you lose 3. And there's obviously a whole bunch of other things to consider with that. And I have a video that talks more about it that you can find. I'll link it down in the description. But for purposes of this video and checking on the progress, it's so important to know that these are long-term buys. And I have absolutely no doubt in whatsoever that the QQQ will be worth more 5 years from now as opposed to where it sits today. Okay, so here's where we're at on QQQ. The price on the stock market is $351. I have an average cost basis of $383. Thus, I have lost about $825 on my $9,000 purchase. So that's a loss of about 10% if I were going to sell it right now. And I started this journey November 29th. My first shares were just under $400 and kept going down from there. My last share was one share at $358.24. So even the most recent shares from the 21st are down about $9.60. But the one thing, if you're looking at this, that is probably the most important in my opinion, is how I'm doing this, right? One share, two share, two share, two share. Just kind of going down, aka dollar cost averaging. And with as deep as I'm in now, I will continue the strategy and you know, almost look forward to these down days to some degree. All right, what about the leverage component, TQQQ? This is an experiment I just started January 14th. 3 whole shares. Market price is 56. My average price is 63. So I am down, folks, $21. $21 in the red. Scary, scary stuff. Hopefully I will make it. I got one. My first share was $11.14. Like I mentioned, I paid $70. And then I bought 2 shares a week later on the 21st at $60. And that obviously is in the red too. And when you stack it all together, it's actually a different number here. So when you stack it all together, I'm actually down $25, which is 13.39%. Let's see what the regular Q was in case that was different. So I'm down $908 minus 10% total. All right, so big shocker, I'm down in the Qs in a time when the entire stock market is melting down. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not even batting an eye at it. You know, the core reason I bought into this in the first place is because I think, you know, individual stocks are a tough place, particularly those underneath the mega caps. And I thought that QQQ represents mostly mega caps that have earnings. So in my opinion, it was a great place to try to reap any rewards from technology, but at the same token, have an asset that was going to go up over time, no matter how dark the days got. And as far as the leverage component with the TQQQ, that experiment comes from a lot of stuff I was reading over Christmas time about using leveraged ETFs in long-term scenarios. Again, I can't sit here and recommend it for you, but there's plenty of places that you can read more about it. I also made a video just to share, you know, some of the things that I read, but it is so important with any leveraged ETF, of course, that you would never put money in it that you can't afford to lose. So I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm pushing it on you guys, because I'm not. And in fact, I'm testing it out for you in one of the most volatile times we've seen in the past few years. So ride along and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, let me know what you think of my super contrarian QQQ play down in the comments if you're doing something similar. Also down in the description, there's a great offer for SeekingAlpha Premium subscription. 1-year offer, so check that out if you're interested. Thanks again as always, and we'll see you on the next video.